Shalom Yeshua. When it starts was by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the most supposed of GMS, and honest to brothers that are doing the work in truth, work, sincerity. Just listening to a track earlier on, and I came across this saying rock bottom is a strong foundation, right? Basically thought of some scriptures, from that lyric. This is Sirach 2 and 4 says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou change to a lower state, when thou art brought low, when thou have hit rock bottom, whatever, what have you, right? Because, it's not going to be plain sailing in this thing of ours. That said, if you ain't hit rock bottom, you ain't going off. Scriptures say Most High gives you that which you can handle. It doesn't try you above more than you can handle, right? So these things are gonna happen. You are gonna hit rock bottom. We ain't gonna be rich upon rich upon rich in this kind of that ain't the that ain't the aim of the game. Riches profit little in the day of destruction, right? But it's what we're gonna all these trials that we go through, as it goes on, it says for gold is trying to find acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, right? So you get guys who get a kick out of calling us bums, basically saying, get a kick out of the fact that we ain't balling like they are, as they say that we ain't rich like they are, right? But when you do hit rock bottom, here's one to remember. It's Sirach 2 and 10 says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh and was confounded? Right? And that's a question. No one has ever trusted in the Most High and was confounded. Why? Because Isaiah 33 and 6 says, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our time. So in the times that we're coming into, we that knowledge that we have is going to keep us stable. We're not going to be confounded. In fact, let's look at what this word confounded means, the definition, right? It says, it doesn't look like the one. It looks like a shit definition. Especially to express anger or annoyance. He was a confounded nuisance, used for emphasis. See if you can get another, how can I say it? Let's open that up, see what we got. But saying my internet's been acting slow, man. These landlords, man. Nah, it ain't working. But basically, it was confounded. Basically, it was left bewildered. As kind of thinking, what's going on? Kind of lost. And that says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? And how do you call upon him? You call upon him from his name, right? It says Matthew 6 and 11, right? It says, give us this day our daily bread, right? So the Lord's Prayer itself is saying, don't, neither, these are no scriptures, neither give me poverty nor great riches, right? And, like, it's one of those, Most I always take care of you, man. If you keep the faith, it might be a period of time when you're tested. But, you'll be, if you have the faith, man, the Most High will always take you out of a nasty situation, man. I remember watching listening to the live stream, the Elder I Thundered, and basically made the statement, hey, man, you might lose, when everything's going to shit, you might lose your job, but then what it is, Most High's just, Most High's balance, He might bless you with a better new job. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even if you are getting, a well-paying job, more time, what you're supposed to be doing is helping out the Archean. You might keep some, aside to basically, scripture say money's a defense. You might have, some aside, but, not, we're not talking millions now or anything like that. But the main aim of the game is give us this day our daily bread. As long as you've got that, that's the main thing that matters, right? But basically, when you're in a lower state, that's when you've got the best foundation, and you see that in terms of morality. When you look at the people in this world, some of the richest people in this world, man, ain't got no morals whatsoever, man. They'll kill their grandma for some riches, man. Right? It says 1 Timothy 6 and 5 says, perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of truth, this supposing that gain is godliness, and that's what you see what the vibe you get from a lot of these other camps, especially from these Christians and so on and so forth. Your TD Jakes and your or rather TD Snakes and Creflo Dollar. It's in a guy's name. Nate from the IUIC, man. The way they look at us, man, they look at us like bums, man. They look at us like nothing, man. Look at us like, you know. But when you're in the lower state, man, that's when you're built up, man. That's when you're trying the furnace, man. That's what makes you great, When you go through things, man, that helps build character, right? It says, Matthew 8:20 says, and Yahushua said unto him, the foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man hath not where to lay his head. Right? So Yahushua, he didn't have anywhere to lay his head. Right? But these guys are, trying to make it seem like we're supposed to have mansions upon mansions, the fastest cars and everything. The scriptures in Matthew 6:11, this is in red. Yahushua himself said, this is how you pray. It says, give us this day our daily bread, not give us this day great abundance and riches. That's for the kingdom, man. That's what the kingdom's for. A lot of guys forget that this is hell. We ain't supposed to be living it good right now. That's not the aim of the game. Right? It says Matthew 5:5 says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Right? When you go through shit, when you're in a lower state, man, that's a humbling time. That's when, like I said, that's what builds character. Like I said, once again, nothing wrong with having some cash. You're gonna have some people who have cash. That's just the way the Most High set it up. Most High set it up as a body. You know what I'm saying? Because us Jakes, we get simple sometimes. It says Matthew 7:24 says, therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock, and the rains descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the Lord's put a spirit on the apostle of GMS. And from that, it was a strong rock. It's a strong foundation. But look at them. The apostles the apostles ain't poor. I ain't saying that at all. But they ain't got Nate's level of money, man. We don't come camp with thousands and thousands of pounds worth of camera equipment. We don't pay guys lots and lots of money to be editing music videos, man. Anything that we do have, it's usually a joint effort from brothers, man. At the end of the day, that's the whole thing. It's about being brotherly. Right, but like I said, I just heard this quote and I basically thought to do some scriptures that came to mind from it. But yeah, so Lord's will, you've got some edification from that. I know that. I'm going to say Shalom.